Mr. Liang Eng Hwa.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, in a crisis of this magnitude and scale, every country should play our part to combat this global pandemic. COVID-19 respects no borders or jurisdictions, and all countries, big or small, strong or vulnerable, do get impacted in one way or another, and we are in this together. In particular, countries in a better position should do our part to help those that face deep difficulties during the crisis, including the economic fallout from the pandemic. In the thick of the pandemic last year, Singapore stepped up to contribute diagnostic test kits, PCR machines, protective gears, thermal scanners to neighboring countries. Singapore is also an early supporter of the COVAX facility with a $5 million contribution to help ensure equitable access of vaccines for all countries. Mr. Deputy Speaker, besides the fight on the healthcare front, it is also in our interest to support the global economic recovery efforts and to do our humble bit to improve the well-being of the global community, especially in the developing countries. I support the three motions to approve $20.57 million to support the three specific initiatives, alongside other member countries' contribution in response to the request by the International Monetary Fund, IMF. This is all part of the collective global action to help the most vulnerable countries during this major humanitarian crisis. The IMF is the most suitable international agency to carry out these efforts, given its multilateral platforms, as well as its expertise, organization, and their suite of programs available. The IMF has always been among the key financing agencies to ensure stability of the international monetary system, such as assisting countries with the balance of payments difficulty. As an international financial center and a global trade node, Singapore's interest is best served when there are financial stabilities, stronger monetary cooperation among countries, and sustainable economic growth. I can imagine that as a result of the pandemic, IMF would have been inundated with more requests for assistance, especially from the low-income countries. Notwithstanding my support, can I ask the Minister a couple of questions? Firstly, what are the considerations in deciding whether Singapore should contribute to this requested round of funding by the IMF? Secondly, do we have visibility as to how IMF will utilize this funding? So Singapore is a highly open economy, and we have strong stake in ensuring that the world contain the pandemic, restore people's connectivity and movements, and support global economic recovery. By contributing to these three funds, we play our part as responsible stakeholders of these international communities. So with that, I support the three motions.